Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Shark NZ801 Corded vacuum cleaner, and what I want to do today is to show you around the vacuum, some of the features and benefits that it offers, and really why it's one of the most popular vacuum cleaners in the UK market at the moment. So let's have a look. Just before I start, all I'd normally ask is if you can just click subscribe on my channel, that way you can see any new videos that come out. The videos are normally around vacuum cleaners or household appliances. I tend to go through some of the features and benefits that they offer. It's things that the manufacturers won't normally tell you. So again, just click subscribe. So for any of you that have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've been a huge advocate of the cordless vacuums. So now to be talking about a vacuum cleaner with one of these attached to it, the standard cord, seems a bit archaic. It feels like we're going back 10 years. But this is a model that is very popular within the market. At the time of recording, it was number 8 in as far as the sales, so compared to other brands it does really well. So clearly there is still a demand for corded vacuums, and clearly with a corded vacuum you don't have to worry about the runtime. That's one issue that we often find with cordless vacuums, that people get concerned that say 20 or 30 minutes or 40 minutes sometimes is not long enough. In reality it normally is, but for some people that can be quite a concern, and that's why people are still sticking with the corded vacuums. So I'll start off by talking about the weight of the vacuum cleaner. I do like to feel that when I'm talking about the products in my videos that I'm telling you clearly about the good things, but also if there's something that isn't that great, then I'll just be honest about it. And when it comes to the weight of this, it's 7 kilograms, so it isn't the lightest vacuum on the market. If you are after a lightweight vacuum, then it's not too bad, but if you're, as I say, if you're after a lightweight vacuum, then this may not be the one for you. So I just thought it's easier to come down here to show you everything. What I'll do is I'll just take the mains lead off the side for now. What I'm really glad is that Shark have given us an 8-metre lead, so at least you've got a good length to work with. So to remove the bin, it's easy to do. All you do is you just push the clip up at the back there, and then the whole bin is removed. Now this bin has a 0.83 litre capacity, so to be fair it is a good capacity. It is quite a bit bigger than a lot of cordless vacuums around this price range. And then to empty the dirt out of the bin when it's full, then all you normally do is press the button and that will drop down. So clearly you need to do this over a bin, ideally probably an outside bin. You just want to make sure that you don't get all the dust coming back at you. And then at the top here there is another latch, so to press that, and when you press that, that just allows easy cleaning. So again, you can empty the dirt from here, but it just makes life a lot easier for cleaning of the vacuum. A lot of this can be sort of rinsed out underwater if you want to clean it. I do recommend cleaning it on the odd occasion, but I'd normally say just to make sure that everything is completely dry before you put it back together. As far as the filters, you've got one filter in the top here, so that one again is nice and easy to take out. What you can do is you can just remove that. You have actually got instructions in here, so there's a picture of a little tap, and it does say to just rinse it underwater, and again to make sure that all of this is fully dry before you put it back in the vacuum. You will find that with this, if you do put it back when it was even slightly damp, then it could damage the vacuum, and what you'll find is that it won't be covered under the warranty if you have done that. Talking about the warranty, on these vacuums they normally come with a 5-year guarantee. So 5-year, it is a promotional guarantee, so it is on at the moment. Sometimes manufacturers might take the promotion off, but as I'm doing the video it has a 5-year warranty, but you do need to make sure that that is registered. So that's a really good plus point, and it's something that not many manufacturers are that confident in their reliability. And you've actually got another filter at the front here. What I'll do is I'll just lay it back, it's probably easier to see, but if you just get your fingers underneath, that just lifts off. And then you've got, well, it's actually another couple of filters. So clearly filtration is high on Shark's minds when they've been designing the vacuum. I do like that. I do like it when there's a good filter and good filtration system within the vacuum. It's especially good if there's anybody in the household that suffers with things like allergies. Then if you've got a vacuum cleaner with a good filter in, then that really can pay dividends. And then once you've finished that, so once you've finished emptying it and cleaning it if you need to, then that just pops back on the front. If you just locate it at the front here first, and then it just clips in at the back. And what you'll also find is that the handle on top of the bin acts as the handle to carry the whole vacuum. You do find that that is the centre of gravity, so when you are lifting it, then the vacuum stays level, which is always a really good idea. So to use the vacuum normally, what you do is you just pop your foot on the front and then pull it back, and then you vacuum like you normally would. What Shark have also done is they offer something called Lift Away, and it's a button on the top here, and what it is, it enables you to remove this part of the vacuum from the floor head. And so if you press that, then what that will do is that will remove the main body of it. So we've got the motor, and clearly we've got the bin and all the filtration system within this. And then what we can do is you can actually press this button at the back. This is called wand release. So if I press that as well, and that enables you to walk around with the vacuum. And I think that's a really good idea. So if you want to go up the stairs, then it just makes life so much easier than having to carry everything up, because there's quite a weight in the bottom floor head, and clearly if you're doing the stairs, then you don't really need the main floor head. So, and then when you want to put that back on, that just clips on at the back like that, and then the wand drops in like that. Clearly what you can do is you can use the wand release option when you've got it set as a normal vacuum. So you just press that, and then that comes out. So you don't have to have the bin separate from the floor head. What you've also got the option of doing is to press the handle release button at the top here, and that will release the handle, and that enables you to pop the tools in here and just use it. So if you just needed to, say, get into the corner, then you've got that option as well. You don't always have to have the main wand attached to the handle, which is always a really good idea. I'll just show you a couple of things on the handle. First of all, you've got this option here, it's called suction control, and you've got minimum and maximum. And what this does, this will give you the option to reduce the suction if you want to. Because what you can find, sometimes if you're on a carpet, and because the suction on these are so good, then sometimes it can stick to the carpet and it can be really frustrating. So what Shark have done is they've given us the option here, and it's a very, very simple tool, but what it will do is it will actually release some of the suction. So you will find that the pickup won't be quite as good if you open it all the way up, but that's really the idea. At the top here, you've actually got a switch, and that will switch it between hard floor and carpet. And what that normally does is that normally turns the brush roller off at the bottom. So again, it's just a switch there. So I'm really glad they've put it at the top. Quite a few manufacturers have it lower down, or sometimes they used to put it right at the bottom of the cleaner to turn the brush bar off. And also, just to show you this, it's got a rubber handle, so it's coming all the way around here and at the back. So it's nice and easy to get a grip on it. There's nothing worse than having a vacuum that you're not comfortable using. So when it comes to the tools on the vacuum, then they are actually stored on the side here. So again, I'm really glad that Shark have done this, where they just put them on the vacuum. There's nothing worse than having a whole load of tools and you have to store them elsewhere. But what they've done is they've put them on the vacuum. I must say, some brands won't put them on the vacuum because clearly it increases the weight if you're carrying these around all the time. But because you only get a couple with this one, then there's not really a lot of weight to it. It doesn't really add much to the entire weight of the vacuum. So the first one to show you is this. This is the upholstery tool, and that's good for doing things like your sofas, or I suppose even if you're going up the stairs, then that's quite a good one to work with. The next one, this is like a combination of two different tools. First of all, you've got the crevice tool. That's pretty standard. That's good for getting into the nooks and crannies, or if you're doing down the side of a sofa, or if you're doing in your car, then that's quite a good one to work with. And you've also got a soft brush. So this is quite a soft bristle brush at the end here. So So all that happens, that just clips into place and you use that one. As I showed you, you can use it where you just take the, show you that, so you can either take the handle off there and then just pop the tools in at the end if you want to use that, or also you can take the wand off and you can use that as well. And that's a really good option if you want to get some cobwebs that are up in the corner, then it just saves you having to get up on a step and do that. So talking about the tools, these are the main tools that this model comes with. As I mentioned earlier, this model is the NZ801 UK. There is an alternative model. It's not worth doing a separate video on it. The other model is the NZ801 UKT, and the main difference is that does include a little turbo brush with it as well. That can be very good. So that can be good because it's like a mini rotating brush. So if you want to use that for the stairs or car, then that can really get into the carpet. So just look out for that model as well. In different countries, because I've got quite a following in America with my YouTube channel, then the model number might be slightly different, but just look out for the end letter because that might make a difference for you as well. So as you can see on the side of the box here, the Shark vacuum offers something called Duo Clean. So it's saying it's got one floor head, 2 brush rollers, all floors. And basically what that means is that it doesn't matter what kind of floor that you're on. So it doesn't matter whether you're on carpet or hard floor, things like tile or laminate flooring, then this vacuum is ideal. But what they've done, and it's pretty unique in the market, that you've actually got 2 brush rollers. And this is a really good system. What they also use is they use something called anti-hair wrap. Now with traditional vacuum cleaners, to be fair, whether it's corded, cordless, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, normally if you've got, say, animals in the household, or if you've got people in the household with long hair, it could be ladies or it could even be gentlemen in the house that have got long hair, there's nothing more annoying than having to clean the hair away from the roller. Now a lot of people might be nodding at this. We've got a dog at home and I've also got a wife as well, and they both shed hair in their own different ways, but it can be very frustrating when it comes to cleaning the roller, because what I normally need to do is remove the roller, get a pair of scissors or a knife, slide it along it and remove the hair. But clearly what Shark have done is they've realised that that is quite a big problem in the market, so they came up with this technology and it's called anti-hair wrap. And basically what it does is it's got, just see if I can show you, so it's actually got like rubber fins on here. So these are really designed to stop the hair from gathering around the brush. So these bristles are really stiff, which is really good because some vacuums they're quite soft, and I must say when you've got nice stiff bristles, then normally the pickup ability is a lot better. But by having these rubber fins around here, then it can make a huge difference to the amount of hair that you get wrapped around here. What you've also got is a soft roller brush at the front here. When it comes to maintaining the vacuum, I will do a separate cleaning video on these. It's something that I've been asked for a couple of times, but you've got a soft roller brush at the front here. But what you can do, you can actually remove this brush really easily. You've just got a little switch on the left hand side of the vacuum, and then that, once you click that just pops out. Then you can just go and get any dirt or debris that's on that. What you've also got is you have got the option to take this apart. I won't do it at the moment, but you just get a coin and just pop it at the bottom here. So you just turn that and then this plate will come off, and then it gives you the option to get this all out and get it all clean. And then to put the brush back in, all you do is you just locate the brush on the left hand side here first, and then that just pushes in on the other side, and then you're ready to go. So if you're interested in buying one of these models, either this model, the NZ801 UK, or the sister model, the NZ801 UKT, the one with the turbo brush, then I have posted a couple of links below just to show you where to get them at competitive prices. And all I'd normally say is please give us a thumbs up on a YouTube video, click subscribe and leave any comments below. I always ask for comments on the video, whether it's good or bad, what you thought about it. Also, if you have got any questions on the Shark vacuums, if you're not sure about something, because clearly I've probably missed something on the vacuum, that you might have wanted to see, then just pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Also, if you have got a Shark corded vacuum, then let me know what you think about it, because I'd always appreciate the feedback. Anyway, thanks for watching.